Alrighty, hi and welcome to the first episode of Natural Wine World.
Hello.
Wave.
Hello.
My name is Judith. I am a 22-year-old journalist from Norway. I am not making wine, but I prefer drinking it. And one day I, hey Dougie, by accident said to a lot of people that, hey, I would like to become the coolest wine journalist to ever exist. And they believed me. So now I have to try to live up to that, as one does. So I moved to Barcelona. I started working at a wine bar. I was underqualified for the job, still got it. And then with that job, with my coworkers, I went to a wine event at a wine bar, Bar Manifest. And that's where I met these two people. So, Ismo, who are you?
My not friends are calling me Mario when I have my my hours. Otherwise, I'm Ismo Rantala. I'm a Finnish-American, now French winemaker, ex-tech dude, and then same here, underqualified to make wine, but I said that I'm gonna make super good wine one day, and then had to start to live up with it. And now make a third year wine here in south of France. Loving it.
So that's where we're sitting right now, at the headquarters.
At the La Robina.
Yes. And third party.
Hey, I'm Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
I used to be a barman, but I met this guy in a bar, quite drunk, and we start to make wine one day like that, and that's cool.
Do you also consider yourself underqualified?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a common ground here.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I think all the cool stuff happens from there, that actually you are doing something that you are not regulated with some title, and you just start to do it, and you have to be a little bit better than others because you don't have that qualification.
Exactly, and especially when you say it out loud.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
exactly.
the first mistake.
Being bold and not that shy. I never been.
Exactly.
Robina way.
Yeah.
Okay, so the La Rubina way. What is La Rubina? Why are we here?
Right.
Okay, I think we need wine.
This needs a glass of wine.
Company policies.
Company policy is strict and often practiced. So
That's a beautiful sound.
La Robina was invention 3+ years ago when we decided we have just moved to Colorado from New Orleans, and we bought our kind of a dream house in south of France, this one, and then we started to think that what we're gonna do about here one day when we move here. But then there came for sale like a giant Asian factory next to the house, and I bought it, and I didn't know what I'm gonna do with it. And then I had like a kind of a poll with the kids and people, like, what should we do? We have like a 2,500 square meters renovation ahead.
It happens to everyone.
Yes.
We still don't know.
Yeah. So my daughter Kaisla said that you always wanted to be a winemaker, make a vineyard. Why don't you make it? You can. And I thought that at least 24 hours, and yes, let's do it. Let's start to buy lands and then let's buy books looking what does it really mean. and then after the decision, it's easier when you have the vision and goal and mission. And once we collected that kind of a common idea that it's gonna be not just winery, but it's gonna be natural winery, and then that's the biggest trend going on, it's most healthy and all that stuff, then just trying to put the pieces together, what it really means, what we have to get, what do we have to understand, what do we have to learn, and then soon after we start to get the pieces together. And once we got the lands, I went there first time, and I was just appalled with the load of work, and I was like, what the hell have I just done? And I called my
Underqualified.
friends like, can you come help? Do you know anyone who could help me with this thing? And
Cheers,
there
cheers to
came
that.
this guy.
So that's where you came into the picture.
Yeah. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Sip break.
Yeah. Then we met, and Toma.
What was the interaction like? You were drunk at a bar?
Yeah, for a chestnut festival party in this village, it was the hugest day for me. In the south of France, I was like pretty super tired, and this guy too. Was like noon, and he was talking about all the projects he had to for the next. And he told me he would be back in 4 months after he take all his stuff in States, and then he came back 4 months and 2 days, and then our common friends call me and they say, "Hey, Ismo is there. He needs some soldiers." And I say, "Okay, I do nothing. Let's do it." And the day after, we were cutting the vines in March, lately March. I was like, okay, with the book and the vines, okay. Okay, it start. Robin and I start like that, and then
Yeah,
we do pretty much good stuff.
pretty much good stuff. I
Yeah.
like it. Yes, that was your first experience with cutting the vines. Question mark.
Well, almost. I had been like once with friends in Rockabran, one village close by, but that's all. Just like I actually, when I decided that okay, we're gonna make a winery, I ordered all the books you can find. I read them some twice, some third time. I watched all the YouTube videos and etc. etc. Just immersing all the information about that, and I learned pretty quickly and fast from books. So we still have the book. We took the book with us, and I was teaching the guys like I would know.
Did it have like illustrations how to cut it?
I was showing from the book that okay guys, here's a good pictures. Okay, this is how we cut wines. Okay, pretending I know a little bit more than I did. So explaining them like okay, this is how we cut wines, and let's leave like 2 stops over there, and etc. And this spring when we went first time, I was like again, should I check from the book again before starting?
But that's the first rule of knowing you're underqualified. You're not supposed to let others know. That's the trick.
Yeah. I guess you have to a little bit like always in many situations you have to fake it till you make it.
Yes, no, because I tried cutting the vines for the first time the past 2 days with you guys in the fields, and my hands are still blistered.
Yeah.
It's bloody. It's it's been tough.
Yeah, it's
but
tough,
I like it.
But it's beautiful there.
Yeah. Okay, so you two are winemakers. I am just a young journalist who stumbled upon you by accident. What's this podcast we're making? Why are we doing it?
So the vision came, or the idea came of it because of our little bit different background. So we have lived in many countries. We are from tech. We are always done these kind of international, multinational projects with all over the planet. And when we came to this region, I started to look at, wait a minute, actually we are living in a hotspot of natural winemaking. There is the biggest number of natural winemakers in the world. Why don't I know anything about them? And the fact being that 90% of them are like one guy and a dog basically, and they have these 3 or 4 hectares, and they're making the wine. But now knowing myself as well that it's a lot of work. So if somebody would have the same background as I do, taking the job after that, like commercializing it, selling it around the world, making a brand, etc. It's a lot of to ask.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm more kind of an international business guy than really a winemaker, and probably ever will be. So I thought that maybe my best give for the community and for the winemaking industry is bringing my education and experience from the previous jobs and concepts, and like I've been building these international medias and then communities before. why not doing that for the natural wine? And with this idea, I've been starting to build up the sales channels, etc. But then at the same time, the idea for the podcast came that we actually don't have any global media for the natural winemaking. All the continents makes the wine, but there is no like a one place where, let's say, Guardian wants to make the story that what actually industry thinks about this or that. They don't have one phone number where to call and ask like, hey, what does the industry think?
So voice of the industry.
I think it's bolster the industry, but not in the way like a association of the kind of running their things for in the Congress, but more in a way that what do we think? What's our best guess or idea as a community? Asking from few continents and kind of building the common idea. What do we think of something? And then we can actually leverage much more for the whole community. That was the basic idea. Let's see how it goes with but you have to have a vision to start to make something.
So the idea is not that it's going to be just us three talking and drinking wine.
No,
It's also including voices from all around.
Exactly. Probably we are not heard so much. Hopefully you and then all the audience, winemakers mostly, but then I'm sure it's gonna be very interesting for the people who are interested about natural wines and overall like a wine industry and wine drinking, of course.
Yeah, so
I agree.
you agree? Thumbs up, we good? That's okay, that's lucky, no one has to leave. But why natural wine? Fun break, drink break.
Natural wine world.
Yes, podcast wise, yes.
So still, of course, we are like a hands dirty every day, like making natural wine, and I guess the most common question is still like, is it organic? Is it what makes it natural? Why it's different? And the answer is that it's something that like our slogan is pure, nothing added, nothing removed. So basically, it's the thing that we don't intervene with the process. So we get the organic grapes, we macerate them, we ferment them, we bottle, we do everything, but we don't filter, we don't add anything, we don't replace yeast, we don't put sugar, we don't do anything else. We just do it like it has done, let's say, 100 years ago. All the wines was more or less done like that. So coming back to the roots. And it's gonna be super, or it is super healthy. There's as much microbes and living yeasts like in kombucha. It's a living thing, so it's beautiful.
Yes.
And it doesn't burn the stomach.
And you don't have a hangover.
Sure. Compared to conventionally produced wine.
Yes.
Yes. Not kombucha.
Just drink water, but no hangovers.
We'll discuss that later in a different episode.
Tomorrow morning. Oh my god, my head.
Follow up. No hangovers.
Now we try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's exciting. I'm starting studying for the sommelier now, and I just looked through them, the lectures, like what to talk about. And I told you yesterday about the wine list, like recommended tasting things you should taste before or while studying. And there are all these like traditional, or of course some of them are naturally produced as well. It's really the traditional approach, the way we're drinking now or have been for the past 10 years.
Yeah.
And it was the script like detail. This is this wine. And then it was just mentioned like pet nut or something similar. And then keep going. So this is missing. Like there's a lot of ways to learn about wine in general, but personally I wish I had something like this when I got into wine. Naturally produced wine.
And it's becoming mainstream, slowly but surely. It's if you look the whole wine industry in the world, it's declining, slowly declining, and been done that for decades. But only only growing wine segment is natural wines.
Yeah.
And it's because of the Gen Z and their weird habits of drinking less but better, etc.
Weird habits.
But yeah, of course
Yeah.
that's one big reason, and then the health trends and all that stuff. But yeah, it is coming mainstream, and like 10 years ago we didn't have like natural wine bars, and now there's hundreds of them and growing. And I was just like in December, I was in 3 different continents in the bars, in the natural wine bars, and they were just like the same. I couldn't tell, am I in Japan or America or Paris? They're just copying each other very
Yeah.
fast.
Did all the sommeliers and people working there have mullets and tattoos and mustaches too?
Exactly the
Yes,
same.
I knew it.
It just opened the encyclopedia and how is natural wine bar
It's a part of the look.
Vader,
like,
and it's there. There's like spider tattoos in the neck,
Yes.
and then all the piercing and more metal in the face than in the Second World War. And it's funny.
yeah, because I started working at a natural wine bar in Barcelona, and I got asked, "Do you have any tattoos?" As if that's a quality stamp if you're working with this.
Right. So
So now I'm
you could like to have salary.
getting tattoos.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, I have to, and the
We
mullet
have to.
is coming.
Yeah. Company policy as well.
Yes, okay, we'll do it after the hangover tomorrow.
There's one coming for me.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a surprise.
Okay, beautiful. So this is the podcast we're making. That's the mission, but who's the audience? Like, who are we trying to reach with this?
People like us, other winemakers, everybody who are interested about this growing thing and the more healthy and natural wine drinking thing. And yeah, I think it's a lot of people, and it's more and more people all the time.
Hippie, hipsters.
Yeah, I don't think it's it is more like that. I think it's not less my age guys and with as much hair gray. No. So sorry,
because
my friends, you are not gonna have any bits or pieces of this game. You
they
can
be
you
part
can buy
of it.
my drinks, but
Of course, it's everyone can listen. But I think it's cool that because I'm not a winemaker, I'm a wine drinker. I'm interested. I like to learn, but it's cool to make something that can unite everyone who's just in love with natural wine and who just wants to drink stuff that make your body feel good
yeah,
and be happy.
and and I would say like I don't know that many people who makes traditional wine, but as long as I know, I have this kind of a comparison to sailors. I think like motorboaters are like the guys who are making the normal wines, and then organic wines are maybe sailors, and then we are wood boaters when we are like actually crafting this beautiful thing and then celebrating that together. And it's very tight community. Then we kind of trade our secrets very openly. Just like wood boaters, somebody makes super nice lacquers, like on the boat, like 12 coats of some Italian lacquer, and you go ask like, how in hell you could do that, and he explains you in all details, 3 hours.
No gatekeeping of the
No,
information.
and I think it's the same. Anytime we see any natural winemakers, they are openly opening everything, all their processes, all their secrets. Like, try this, do that. Hey, I can borrow some equipment, and it's very open, very kind of nice vibe.
I like that. It's more friendly.
Yeah, and it's more kind of a homemade feeling, but at the same time, it's so I don't know, warm, nice.
Yeah, chill, easy, and it's not that it's a smaller community. There's a lot of events per year.
Yeah.
They grow like mushroom every year, like ting ting ting. Like there's many in Loire. I think it's they mostly concentrate in Loire, around Angers, Saumur.
Yeah. Almost too many now. What I talk with the people who are buying wines for their bars, etc.
Yeah. There's
So
a lot.
I don't know where to go. There is like events around the world, but then of course Paris and Loire, and Montpellier, all over them.
Yeah.
Of course Barcelona. There's
Should make a
so many.
natural fest. Big festival.
For everyone.
Only for yeah.
It would be so much easier for everybody if there would be like a one major thing. Like let's get 50,000 people to one place for 1 week or something.
2 weeks.
3 weeks. You can just see it here, not at the factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can come here.
So people can bring their boats, live on the river.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Having a sauna every night.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We need to book time slots though. Like you have those 2 minutes.
And book probably some beds from the hospital. They will need that. Yeah.
The
But if-
perfusion stuff. as
If
well.
just some people drink enough, they will end up at the hospital, and then you don't need to.
Yeah.
Okay, we can discuss this later.
Yeah. This wasn't like a final plan yet.
Taking it back.
Every day another project. Yeah, let's bring a better hospital. Yeah.
Okay, so to wrap it up, yeah, this is exciting. We don't know where this podcast is going.
Nope.
We have intentions, ambitions.
Yeah. At least like trying to make the global community, being in the main events, and we're going to be in some of the raw events at least. Probably some others. But yeah, slowly but surely getting Natural Wine World together. And the name is Natural Wine World.
Yes, and
Yeah.
from my selfish perspective, I just want to get educate, so that I still can become the coolest wine journalist in the world.
Exactly, and we help in every way we can.
Yes, yes, yes.
Touch wood. No. Okay.
Okay, refill. Do you have anything else you would like to add for today?
Nah.
Nah.
I think
Yeah.
it was a lot of throw up in a few minutes.
Absolutely, but
We continue from here.
yeah. But you said you wanted to get undressed and run around naked, no?
No. Who say that?
I think this is the time. It's getting hot in here.
What?
Okay, we'll save that for the fields.
In the next episode, somebody will be naked.
It's
Okay.
Hey, we gotta use you for what it's
Yeah.
worth, okay? Clickbaiting. Okay, so thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Don't be
This is
mean.
great.
That's our first.
True.
We're mean enough. Okay, we'll be back
Yep.
with some new stuff eventually.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cheers.
This is a good
Cheers.
start.
Turn up.
We're done.